Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. So for this 5 unit lesson plan, this is going to be an acting lesson plan, and we will be focusing on the acting technique of characterization. So students are going to be focusing on three things, which is, I like to call them the pillars of characterization, and that's going to include observing, experience, and imagination. So this can be something that students can apply not to just an established character, but if they wanted to create a character of their own, it might help them understand the character a little bit better, especially if it's something that doesn't really fall in with their personality. So, to better understand their characters or to create a new, more believable character, students are going to observe the world around them. They'll pay attention to things like body language, minor details of attire that might say something about the character. They'll also pay attention to facial expressions and body language. And students will also tap into their own experiences, and they're going to do this through two things, which is sense memory and emotional memory, and they're going to use this to find a connection and kind of bridge themselves with the character that they will inevitably perform a monologue for at the very end of the unit plan. They're also going to use their imagination to develop creative decisions for their portrayal of their character. So students will be able to choose from one of 6 monologues, 3 from Death of a Salesman or 3 from Fences. And students are going to utilize various digital mediums. There's some YouTube videos, there's some pictures. We're going to be very engaged with facial expressions and body language. And they're also going to work with one another to promote a culture of just constant analysis and reflection. They're going to observe one another and how they do things, and they'll also note what they noticed in the portrayal, not just the emotion of it, but also the way that they are expressing themselves through the monologue. So students will apply this acting technique, like I said, to one of 6 monologues that's going to be due at the very end of the 5 unit lesson plan. And once they feel more confident and they have a better understanding of what I like to call the 3 pillars, by the end of the lesson plan, I'm going to ask them to work over the weekend and create a new character that's both believable and authentic. And they're going to have to use these 3 pillars and explain their choices for why they have it. So half of the page will be explaining, the backstory of this character, and then they'll develop a short monologue that's going to use what they've learned through the class to make something that seems natural, reflective of that person's personality, and will hopefully create a very authentic character that could be anything that they want it to be. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy this. Thank you.